What's up, everybody? Welcome to another quick installment on the Caymans Show. We're doing another quick Turo review, but really it has nothing to do. It has something to do with Turo. This is a review about a 2006 Cayman S. This is a wonderful little car that is still an affordable sports car. This was the first version that came out after the Boxster, and what Porsche was trying to do with this car was slot it in between the Boxster and a 911. So when it first came out in 2006, it had the 3.4 liter flat six, right around 300 horsepower, before they went to 3.6. And at this point, when the 911 was available, it was either a 3.6 or a 3.8. You never got the Cayman with the 3.6 ever, actually, I don't think. It went from 3.4 to 3.8 in the GT4. Now, this car can be found for around $20,000, especially if you are okay with one with higher mileage. There's a lot of still chatter about IMS bearings and all of that stuff, but you know, at this point in the aftermarket world, it's not really a thing. It's just a known issue. Either it's been dealt with or you budget it and deal with it if you're worried about that kind of thing. You know, it's like insurance. You pay for it or you don't, and then you deal with the consequences. This particular example, there's something, you know, it's got 116,000 miles. This is not a low mileage mint car, but that's kind of what you're looking at in this range. This is a 2006, meaning it's 17 years old, so you know, that's not that many miles per year when you average it out for the age. It has a tune, and what did he tell me? A fab speed exhaust. Exhaust sounds good, not over the top, not quiet. It's just right. And so this was a car that, unlike most cars, was spec'd higher than the convertible version of it. And they also made other little changes too. But the real question is, nearly 20 years, we're going to exaggerate a little bit, but nearly 20 years later, is a Cayman still a good car? There's a lot of cars you can get in the $20,000 range, and this is definitely a great option. You know, if you're looking to enter the Porsche lifestyle, and you know, you want to show that you got a nicer car than a Civic. You know, let's just call it what it is. This is a great start. It's a great start, but you have to go in with your eyes open, right? Like, be ready. This is a Porsche still, which means if you're paying somebody to work on it, the hourly rate is not going to be cheap. The parts are not going to be cheap. And that is where we will now bring in the Turo experience. So I've kind of been challenging myself lately to see what kind of cars are out there for $100 on Turo. This one is not a bad option. It was a little more, I think. It might have been a little bit more than $100, but we're going to call it $100. It's got an upgraded Alpine head unit along with the other mods I mentioned. But because it's Turo, because it's a rental car, the tires on it are garbage. And that has already nearly spoiled my experience. I'm out of town for work. I told them I was getting a rental car. They didn't ask any questions. I got a rental car. And I'm going to the office, actually to the hotel, to be at the office tomorrow, but I'm taking a detour. So I took the fun route, as you can imagine, and you can kind of judge by what's behind me out there. So it nearly spoiled my experience, and to bring it back, that's the thing that you have to be careful when you buy a car like this. Remember, you're buying a Porsche. It's a Boxster, it's a Cayman, it's affordable, but you can't skimp on the things that it needs. This one needs good tires. It really needs good tires. Anyways, trying to keep this fairly quick. So, in short, in summary, is a 987 Boxster Cayman a great entryway into Porsche experiences and Porsche lifestyle? Absolutely. Remember, this is a mid-engine car. It may not have the big 3.6, but this is still plenty of car, plenty for you to enjoy. Just know that when it comes to spending money on it, spend a little extra, get good tires. Spend a little extra, do proper maintenance. Like, for example, if a coil pack goes out, replace all 6 and replace the spark plugs too. Because what you don't want to do is replace one and then replace another one, because guess what? As soon as one starts going bad, the rest are too. So anyways, we'll wrap it up with that. Have a good one. See you on the next one.